So let's talk about why there is a need for better theology in the church today. Throughout history, one of the biggest reasons that we have seen in the lack of theological knowledge, the lack of understanding when it comes to theology, is just a lack of resources. Now, one of the things, just a quick Google search, a quick trip down through even AI can teach you now is that there is no limit and there is no small amount of free theological resources out there. There was a short amount of time ago, and even still in some places in the world, where frankly you did not even have access to a Bible. Now that is with the internet, that is not even an option. Everyone has access to a Bible. Everyone has access to God's Word, but not only God's Word, but we also see that there is an unbelievable amount of access to people that need more theological understanding. There's more access to theological tools and commentaries and dictionaries and to even learn the original languages. So there is no shortage on these free resources. But because of that access, you would think that there would be no shortage of theological understanding, that we would be in the golden age of understanding, and we would see an incredible boom in understanding of the Bible, right? No, that's wrong. We have seen an unbelievable turning away from real theological understanding. Some of that has been that, frankly, people are just struggling with the resources and even knowing how to use them. Some of it is that people find it easier just to learn about theology from social media, and this boom in social media and the tools that we have there has given anybody with a voice an opportunity to teach and say anything about the Bible. That can be a good thing, but it can also be a really bad thing too. One of the things that this is, that it allows anybody the ability to say that they're an expert about something and then have no real expertise. So one of the keys here that we have to understand when it comes to understanding theology is that we can't continue looking at other people and blaming other people for a lack of understanding or a lack of this Bible growth. We can't keep pointing our fingers at more people saying, well, if they would just get it more, or if the leadership would understand this more. What we need to do is we actually need to begin looking in the mirror and saying, if you just knew more. We need to start by understanding that it is up to us to learn more theologically. If each person that watches this video would just take that seriously and would just begin to look in the mirror and understand that it is up to us. It's not up to someone else. It's not up to someone else's understanding, someone else's teaching, but it's up to us just falling in love with our Creator more. Because that's what theology really is. It's understanding who God is, knowing what He's done, and loving Him deeply for those things. We have to be able to understand theology in order to be able to understand salvation, to be able to understand our true purpose on earth. So I hope today that you would just take a second just to look in the mirror and just to say, this is up to you. It's not up to other people. It's not up to another generation, but it's up to us individually to make the decision that if we want to see better theology in our churches, it has to start with us.